Hello, Pisces. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to your March 2024 reading. Happy birthday to all the Pisces. Let's see what's going on. We're going to start with career messages. Somebody may be searching for where you're vulnerable. I don't want to put that kind of message out there, but and it's not to make you feel paranoid or anything like that, but there's someone who may not be so trustworthy, and you may not want to believe everything that this person says. It's like believe half what you see, none of what you hear. Just remember that the catch comes before the hanging. I got to catch you before I can do what I want to do with you. So just be careful. I don't mean to scare nobody. This could be something that's happening at work, hell. Maybe somebody's trying to catch you up in something loud. It's like you could be a goody two-shoes, and it's like somebody just trying to find something wrong with you. What is this? What's going on with career and career for Pisces? Your relationship with money could get a lot better in March. Or you could notice the effects of you having a better relationship with money in March. You can start to see like the effects of that. If you were having any health issues, I see that getting better. Some of y'all getting rid of the problem I was just talking about in March, because there could be someone who it's like you finally see them for who they are. Is it getting crazy in here, Mindy? Come on, what is this? He said every time I come on, you cooking. What you cooking, Mindy? I want some. All right, here we go. You could have lowered your expectations, if not like completely let go of any expectation from someone in particular, or from working in a place, associating with a certain person, group, brand even, because either you're not making no money there, you feel a lot better from not associating yourself with this person, because it's like you see it for what it is. It could be a partnership, even a love relationship. Some of y'all could have been working with someone that you maybe was dealing with romantically, and you were losing more than you were gaining with this person. Like it wasn't putting you, it's like it's not with you, it's better. It's with you, it's worse. So you probably not even thinking about this person, but they don't. Ooh, somebody is like not it. There's a fakeness here. It's even girls trip when her and what's her name? Regina? Not Regina Hall. Is it Regina Hall? Her name is Regina. But she, in the movie, she and her husband were like this power couple. But she ended up like separating from him because he was a lying, cheating piece of shit. And it ended up coming out, and instead of like covering his tracks like she normally would do, she was like, fuck that nigga. And then she didn't say that for real, but she ended up making so much more without him. So Regina George, yeah, I love Regina George. I just think she is brilliant and resilient and full of surprises. I always like her characters in movies. She seems like a very down-to-earth person, but like one of them people where you would sit down and it's like, damn, you so humble. Like, I would never think you've achieved. Like, it's you may be the kind of person where it's like people sit down. It's like people see you and they may think one thing, and as they get to know you, they're like, God damn, how many layers is it? You accomplished what? You went where? You've been to what? Like, people would never know just how accomplished you are just by like seeing you. So maybe you have like a persona, or it's like you have something where people can see you and it's like people may be one track minded. You may be fine as hell too. So it's like people could be like, I don't know if I want to get to know you or or take your clothes off. Either way, it looks like you're getting rid of, it's like you're disassociating yourself with somebody who is actually bad for business. That's what this looks like. What was the elephant in the room? I don't know. I think you left the room. Like, if there was an elephant in the room with somebody, you're going to leave the room in March. You know? He said, I like her humor in films and remember how she flirted with Brad Pitt when he... Okay. Okay. I love her. You're very resilient in March. It's like you're a bit... Ooh. What's this? You could be one of the people that decide not to marry. I don't know if it's that you decide not to marry, period, or not to marry a particular person. And this person's been in despair ever since you got away from them. This person's, when I tell you, it's just, now I don't know. Now this is giving Celie and Mr. How everything was running real smooth while Celie was there, but he didn't give he didn't care about her. Let's just say that. Treated her like shit, he did. And then when she left, everything kind of went downhill. She freed herself, imprisonment in the reverse, and then imprisonment in the reverse is here twice on both ends. It's like both of y'all grew from this situation. So it came up for both of you, right? Imprisonment in the reverse. The mature man and the mature woman. If they wasn't mature before, they mature now. And it's like you were not being, okay, if you're the feminine energy, whoever you are, somebody was not being honored in this, or somebody could have chose somebody else who just didn't measure up. Ever since you've been gone, Pisces, shit been downhill. Despair, high honor in the reverse, bad health. But it's like when you, I don't know, something could have even lowered your value, you know what I mean? One way to know if you're dealing with the right situation is if you walk in by yourself and it's like everybody's happy that you're there, and then you get with somebody or you start working with somebody and y'all walk in together and it ain't the same. That's not a mistake. That's not a mistake. He said, I is free now. You is free. So, yeah, y'all supposed to shine when y'all walk. If you shine walking in that motherfucker by yourself, you better shine when you walking in with somebody. It's like, I don't know. It's not a whole lot of time to get shit wrong. Because it's like, especially when y'all already around this age. It's like, why am I hearing something about your money-making age? You don't want to miss this boat. I'm not saying that people don't get lucky at an older age, but you know, you kind of want to catch the wave, and you don't want to waste too much of your time with people who are already showing you that they're wasting your time or something like that. It's like once you realize it, you got to cut something off, but don't forget. There's something about, like, keeping this lesson in tow and letting the rest of it go so you don't waste any time. I don't know what the hell this means for your for your work messages, but it looks like you're going to be disassociating yourself from somebody who's bad for business. It's like you losing money with this person. And it's going to stress them out, but you're going to get something. It's almost like your win is their loss or something like that. Okay? Try to keep a cool head. One way to do that is eliminate people who make your head hot. Okay? Y'all, let's get these likes up before I click off the video. I'm going to click off the video. Let's like the video, y'all. The likes really help the channel. It helps me to push more work out to you guys. Pushes everything up in the algorithm and things like that. I done shuffled these cards the wrong way. Hold on. It's like I like your career reading because I see things getting better for you. It just sucks that, you know, people would come into, I'm not saying this, I'm not sure what this person's intention was for you necessarily, but if it's anything like those movies that I described, fuck them, you know. Be glad for the lesson, because I do see this really working out in your favor. I'm not seeing you have anything to worry about once this happens for you. Wow. Even the way these cards landed was like, all right. This person was blocking you. Oh my God, they were blocking you. Look what they was blocking you from. They were blocking you. You got good stuff coming in March, Pisces. Didn't I say something about if your health? And it could be like something about stress too. I'm seeing your anxiety levels go down in March. He said, don't threaten us. It's y'all birthday month. Y'all like the video. It's 77 people in here. All of y'all are not robots. And a lot of y'all are here every week, honey. We bring it to every ball. So like the video. Oh, let me pull you one of these. Oof. And something about this person was just not... Ooh. If you had gone into contract with this person, I don't know if it's... Something may come late. I just got this late-ass airdrop. I sent that shit over like an hour ago, and it just made it to my phone. So you may get a message late, like when you don't need it anymore or something like that. Or maybe that's when something that you're manifesting comes in March when you're not thinking about it anymore. But had you gone into business or like a relationship with somebody, especially if they were doing something underhanded. If this is a relationship, they were already in one. If it's business, something was shady about it. You wouldn't have been able to be proud of whatever this is, and that's why it wasn't prosperous. What else from March? Say, y'all better like this video, damn it. Let's see. Y'all drop that like for T. Ooh, watch somebody who's trying to control you. I feel like there was someone who was able to control you, but as long as you doubted yourself. But I don't see you doubting yourself anymore. Not in March, anyway. Some of y'all may need to go to the chiropractor. You've moved on from this. It's like the version of you the version of you that put up with this is what's changed. And I'm not gonna stay on this too long because I kind of felt like this was the story I was picking up on. earlier, but I don't even think this person is able to trigger you anymore. Like I said, the version of you, it's like this person want to come back because it seemed like you getting, I don't know, or it's like this person thinks that they're coming back to a certain version of you that's not going to be that version of you. That's the version of you that they not done with. How they gonna act when they see how you are now? They're gonna avoid you because it's not a part of their comfort zone. Like, why is he trying to make me change? They're not gonna want to do it anymore because I can't punish you. I can't trigger you with third party shit. And I don't know, it's like this person is cliquey, and if you've broken away from the cliquish, the click-esque, they can't do that because they can't do that or something like that. It's like, I don't know how you do that because I can't do that, and it require me to change. And something about free thinking or being like an independent thinker or something like that, and they're like, I can't do that. Why? I don't know. Who are all these people? This is like the kind of person that has an entourage, you know? You ever notice? You ever been watching a show, and instead of watching the people who were talking at the time, you look around at everybody else in the room, and it don't look like they're doing shit. Like, you can tell which people can't act that good and things like that. And you look around and you're like, I can tell that I'm watching TV right now. That may be how you look at this person. It's like you look at this person and you look at like their crew or something like that, and you're like, y'all are lame. I don't know. There's something like that. And it's like with transformation, awaken, freedom, opportunities, all in the reverse. Comfort zone in the upright. I just don't think there's anything to see here, Pisces. It's like underwhelming. And I think the version of you that you are, at least in March, is like taking your ego. Once you take your ego out of the picture, it's like, this is what I'm dealing with. Because like I said, and I think Aquarius is reading, when your ego can keep you in a bad situation that your common sense wouldn't have ever had you in. Because your ego, sometimes it don't want to give up on what it thought it was going to be or what it was supposed to have been in your head in some other reality. But it's not that. You got to look at the reality of shit. Is this shit living up to what? Is it living up to the preview that you gave me? Who shot the representative that you showed up as? Because who the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like, are they living up to what they said? Because this don't look like they are. Well, hopefully this ain't you, child. There's somebody looking at you like this. They gonna show up anyway. Guess who's coming? You may see somebody somewhere, or you may not have expected or wanted to see them. Am I talking about you? Oh no, Sugarfoot. Anything else on this before I go? Come on, y'all. Let's like the video. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You know, if you notice that loving yourself means that you don't want to, as y'all come in, y'all like the video. Come on and get comfortable now. I'm not giving no shout outs, honey. I don't know. And that's why I'm like, who all is watching a damn video that's actually a real person? Can the real Slim Shady please stand up? You said, can I marry you, but you don't have the ring? I need it all, baby. I need all of it. That shit gotta feel like a motherfucking fairy tale, and I need all the facts to back it up. Can you do that? Let me stop. I'm about to block you because why you coming in here with all of that? That could be where you at this month, Pisces. What I was going to say was, if it requires me to love myself less, like if I had to learn a lesson of loving myself better by way of dealing with you, and it wasn't inspirationally, I can't be around you. It's like, if the lesson by way of being around you was to love myself more, and it wasn't because you were inspiring me, 9 times out of 10, you was ruining my damn life. Are the bots people? I don't know. And if they are, why? Like, why? Are you getting paid to do that? I would hope you were at least being compensated to just pop in videos and fuck with people. Yeah, a lot of y'all are breaking out of that twin flame something. I'm gonna get up off of this message. You said you're real? What make is the microwave? See, now, Fahad, that would be a bot. But it's like, are you really a person sitting there asking me about my fucking microwave? You know what I mean? And why? Like, that shit's it's weird. So we're gonna go to love. Okay. Another thing I'm picking up on, there could be a Sagittarius. I do kind of want to look at that real quick. Thank you, Sugarfoot. Sugarfoot is giving realness, okay? Oh my God. You said they're hungry for attention? What kind? Like, child, they want attention with cheese and a side of fries. This could be an ex, could be a Scorpio in your life. Something could come as a surprise to you. Ooh, it could be some money. Somebody's wanting to come back. Now, several ways I can look at this. This could be somebody with money coming back towards you. This could be somebody who's married come back towards you. This could be somebody who wants to commit to you. It's going to happen out of the blue. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's this person's intentions with Pisces? To commit to you. How do you feel about this? Is that you? How do you feel about it? You care about this person. There could be something taboo about the situation. You damn, how you feel about that? Hold on. You don't know if this person's still connected to someone else. What about this Sagittarius? Yeah, this man, it could be a man who's like waiting for you. It could be a Sag. There could be something that feels really forced with a Taurus, and it's like, I think maybe you're starting to get bored. It's like this person comes by, you could be very sexy, like it's something very alluring about you, even if you don't dress like provocatively. Somebody could like the fact that you're sexy without that. It's like they would like to wonder what's under there when it comes to you. You could attract a lot of sapiosexuals, but it's like people really want to have sex with you. Thank you so much, Ebony, for the 1999. Like people could really like want to have intercourse with you. Okay. You could attract a lot of people in relationships too. Why? Oh my God, I hate that. Because it's just, it could be that you're successful, you're in the limelight in some kind of way. You could get a lot of attention. Why? I don't think you'd be bothering nobody though. You could have like a poker face or like a straight face. I think it's because you kind of push it away and then they come. If that makes sense. It's like, it's some kind of reverse psychology going on. And it's like, if you went and looked in the mirror right now, you would have to give it to yourself. You fine as hell. Like, that's what this is giving. And it's like people undress you with their eyes. You could have on the most simplest shit, and then they just like, oh my God, like salivate. It's your energy. I don't see things going anywhere with the Sagittarius or this Taurus energy I'm seeing here. What's your advice about any of this in March? What's this? Your advice. It's almost like reserve your judgment until you feel different about all of this. But I don't see you really entertaining. It's like you see the truth about this Sagittarius energy, and there's somebody else that you can see that they're trying to manipulate you. It's like, it's almost like you should have caught me a few boyfriends ago. I'm trying to pull that. I don't know. It's something like you see right through that shit, and you're like something was too easy or something like that. It's like, I don't know, nigga. You should have put some salt on that shit. I don't know. It's like somebody wasn't even creative with the way that they were trying to manipulate you. It's just like you saw them. It's almost like when your child is trying to lie to you. It's like, go sit down before I take your TV out that room. Before I take the game out that room. Leave me alone. It's like you don't take it serious. There's somebody you can't even take serious. Because why are you even doing that? Why are they doing that? It's like this someone who's trying to hold on to you, but in the wrong ways. It's like the way they're trying to hold on to you gonna make you give up on them. But the other one, you really wanted this person, but I think it's too much damage done in that situation. Let me touch more on love real quick before I go. You said they just showing they behind. It's like, would you like to be with a wolf or a leopard? Like, I feel like those are gonna be your options. And this could be February going into March, actually. Because I almost said February, but it's like you want to be with a wolf or a leopard. I don't know if you're gonna like your options in love. I think they may stress themselves out more than they stress you out. Because I don't know if you really worried about this like that. What else is going on in love? Especially if one of them is already involved. I don't think that's something that excites you. Do I have any moderators in here? I don't see nobody. Oh, I don't know who that is, and I don't want to look at this comment. Let's go. What else is here for love? Folk don't know where they stand when it comes to you. Or maybe you don't know where you stand in someone's life, but I feel like you can get the fuck out because I don't need your sub. Who was that? Let me make sure I didn't delete Mindy. I didn't. There could be somebody, there could be some shit like that too, Pisces. It's like, bitch, do I look like a goddamn hoe to you? Do I look like I'm out here shaking ass for likes? Do I look like I'm hands on your knees? Huh? Like, somebody could try you like that. Like, I'll do this if you know, it's like they make something transactional. And it's like, I just keep hearing hands on your knees. Shake that ass for Drake. Shake that ass for me. Drop them likes for T, though. It's 184 people and 39 likes. I'm gonna cut this love message off if I don't get no likes. I need 50 likes. I need 50 likes. Drop them likes for T. Hands on your knees. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking with that song. I actually like that song. Okay. You said, do hearts matter? I don't know. I need to research that. 50 likes for the rest of the love message. And if you leave, don't come back. I'm just playing. I'm not playing. I don't care. Because the people who are here for the message, they're going to be here, honey. We here. We love each other up in here. We know us. We are us. Okay? I'll get more out of these 2 cards, but I'm not going to pull another card till I get 50 likes. I'm an asshole tonight. I'm going to elaborate on these 2 cards, though. You were definitely unsatisfied with this. It's like somebody's like, where do I stand in Pisces life? But I want to find out why you're unclear. I need 5 more likes, though. I need 5 more. 5 more likes. Okay. Some of y'all are up in the price. Some of y'all are up in the price because it's like, I would love to explain to you. Or maybe you did explain to this person what the problem was. I don't feel like you want to explain anything anymore because it's like, did you know why I'm unhappy? You're not liking the video. I'm just playing. 3 more likes. We're going to see why this is going on because they feel like, so what about us? It's a standoff. It really is a standoff between you and someone. You done cried your last tear over this situation. Then I think they know. I think they know why. 2 more likes. 2 more likes. And we can continue. This person knows why. Why am I hearing, do I do what I do? My love for you. What is that song about? This person could have been somebody could have a stutter. Oh, 50 likes. Let's go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Drop them likes for T. That's gonna be the new theme of the channel. Drop them likes for T. Hands on your knees. Some of y'all gonna be, ooh. You know why they feel that way? It's because you're so detached from this person. They don't know what you're gonna do next. They don't know what you're going to do next. But you had to do this. I feel like you had to do this. I feel like it got to a point. Oh, my God. Who is the... Okay, and the last... I think it's the last 3 readings. You, Sag. No, you, Capricorn, and... what's the name? Aquarius, sorry. What do y'all life look like? Because... I'm grown, you know, and they're probably, okay, and it could be profession. So you probably wouldn't see me with, you're not going to see me with no drug dealer, or, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that. You're not going to see me going live with somebody who may have like current. Now, it doesn't, your past, as long as you've learned from your past and you wasn't out here killing people and shit, you know, I can't really hold you for that. But present day, something that can fuck up my life, you're not going to see that. So there must have been something that this person was like really concerned, or you were concerned what people would think about y'all being together. What was this? A rod man? What the hell is a rod man? Whatever. Okay, why did what was this person worried about? What people would think? What were they worried about? What did they think people were going to think about y'all being together? Is this what I think? Somebody may be accustomed to, somebody plays chess with life. And you think I need a white guy? We may never know, honey. I am in Europe, so, you know, it's not far-fetched. I'll take a rich one. Thanks. Anyway, this person may be used to like create, you know, having a scapegoat. So it's like when you start the chess game, you start to set up your defense and all of that. How you gonna win? All right. And you might have seen something coming there. I don't know. Even if it wasn't like, this is, I don't know. It's like this person doesn't operate like, okay, me and you, we've come into each other's lives and we're just gonna care about each other and get to know each other and things like that. It's like this person sets up the board when they get into connections and something didn't go the way that they expected. It's like playing chess and you missed the fact that you did not protect one of your pieces, or it's like your strategy was off. And especially if you had other shit going on, you trying to be on your phone and shit while the chess game is going. It's like this person was distracted and you came in and checkmate and it was like, what the fuck? And they didn't expect that. So it's like, I can't blame you now. You can't be, it's like however you trick the game, I don't even think you tricked the game. I just think you knew how to play. And maybe somebody didn't know that. You could be like one of those unassuming people, but your daddy was a pimp. You could be like one of them people, but they ain't know who your brothers are. Something like that, girl. I feel like I'm talking to a feminine energy, but you could be a man too. Hell, I know a male Pisces who taught me how to not let nobody play with me. Okay, so and off the, just off first impression, you're like, oh my God, he's such a sweet guy. But baby, please don't try it. So it's kind of that, you know. Your daddy was, mine too. Honey, my daddy taught me everything I need to look out for. Okay. One thing my daddy said that'll never leave, that sticks with me is knowing is the advantage. And when you playing chess, you need an advantage. Okay. And you had it. I don't know, you might have had this move under your belt the whole time. Or you know that you could be one of those people who you ain't got to set up the board and everything, honey. You got spirit on your team. All you got to do is keep a clear enough channel in order to be led by God. And God ain't gonna miss. I don't know. Honey, you can strategize all you want to. The God I serve ain't gonna let that shit happen. Or something like that. I don't know if somebody was like trying to work against you or if they just used to operating in a way that's sketchy. But you weren't impressed by whatever this was. It's like all you had to do was keep it real. What is all this? Now they're missing you and they don't want to run away from you anymore. And they're wondering, is it too late? Because they want to get married. Okay, so the beauty of detaching. Look at all this that this person has gone through since you decided to leave them alone. Ever since you did that, it's like this person's thinking back on how they didn't open up to you. It's almost like they have resentment for themselves and you. You know, they may have held out trying to see if you was gonna see where they was coming from, but I think you already saw where they were coming from. You wouldn't have been able to checkmate them. I don't know. It's not about checkmate, but it's like you wouldn't have been able to see. It just wouldn't have gone this way. You know? You said narcs always play. You know. I don't know, honey. Somebody may want to live with you. I keep hearing, I want to live in your house. I want to live in... What's the advice for Pisces? He said he was the jack of all trades. Mine was a Q dog. Shut up. I was telling myself to shut up. A bail bonds and then a martial arts teacher. A Q dog, a bail bonds, and a martial arts teacher. Honey, pick one. Oh, you talking about your daddy? Stop the madness. Child, my daddy needed a bail bonds. The fuck? All right. Shut up, April. Let's move on. Some of y'all could have grown. I don't know. Something about the Clinton administration could be important. Some of y'all older. Ooh, did I just call you old, child? I'm sorry. I remember Clinton, too. What's the advice for Pisces? Would want Pisces to save them. No. He said they need healing and counseling. He was playing chess, but the game was sugar. And all you did was pull that last block and all that whole defense came down, didn't it? He said your stepdad was a Q, too. Wow, life. There's a few things I'll never do again. Let's see what Pisces advice is so I can get off of here and shut up. You said you was in junior high. I mean, here's the thing. It's like, are you getting what you want here? 5 of Pentacles in the... Ooh, I can't show y'all that. I forgot people are having intercourse on that card. If something was lacking, especially if somebody was in another relationship. With the King of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles and the Hierophant in the reverse. What was there to hold on here to? Again, this says, beware the ring on the left-hand side. No positive tidings should then be implied. Search for the ring on the right-handed side, unless you live in Germany, because that's the side they put the ring on. Then maybe you'll walk down the aisle with great pride. Just don't fuck with married people. I think that's the point. You know, I don't give a fuck what that person tells you. You are setting yourself up for the okie doke. You know? You're going to set yourself up for the okie doke. And, especially if what you're wanting is a committed relationship. You can't start with somebody who's in a committed relationship already. I don't care if they say they separated. Well, you go ahead and go and finish the separation, and I'll see you on the other side. Just think, you know, if you know, so, you know, something was lacking in the first place, and I think you're seeing that, and you're not wanting to entertain that anymore, and there's no more elephant in the room. If there's an elephant in the room, either take your ass out the room, or introduce the elephant. This is the married nigga, or hello, this is this person. You know, something's wrong in this, and then I'm gonna leave the room, because why would I want to sit in a room with a fucking elephant in it? Okay. Oh my God, I gotta talk a little bit longer. 63 likes, 200 people. I love you too, my dear friends. Love Maja. Ooh, I don't know what this is. Or they're sleeping on the couch living with the baby mama to help take care of the kids. I just, I'm not going to judge anybody's situation because, honey, I've been in so many fucking situations. But I wasn't expecting the stars, the moon, and all this kind of stuff, knowing that my situation wasn't providing the stars and the moon and things like that. It's the entitlement for me. It's like, you just got to be honest about where you at in your life. And here's the biggest part. If I was in a relationship with somebody else and I want to be with you, me and you, we see we got something that could happen between us. And I'm with somebody else. I got to ask myself, well, how would I feel if this situation was the other way around? So let's see. I'll close with that. How would they feel if it was the other way around? The same way you felt? All the emotions, all of the desire being built up and all that kind of stuff, none of the reward, block, slow movement. So you're just sitting there in love, or you're just sitting there wishing for something that has to be cut short, or I don't know, it's like somebody has prior obligations. They would have felt the same thing that you felt. They would have felt like you got something else going on in your life. They would have felt like we can't go public. They would have felt like, and eventually it starts to make you question, am I good enough for the real thing, or is it always just almost? And before you allow yourself to go down that rabbit hole of thinking that you're not good enough, get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? They would have felt the same way that you would have felt. What would they have done? They would have been just as afraid as you. They would have started to close off from this. Eventually, they would have made the decision to detach, because I can't figure out what's going on whenever you telling me that everything's good, but I don't know what's actually going on. Why that motherfucker, is that motherfucker really sleeping on the couch, or are y'all hugged up at night and shit like that? So it's like, don't nobody want to live with that kind of shit on their mind. That's why date single people. If you single, date single people. If you married, be married. If you don't want to be married, don't be married. Is it easier said than done? All that shit. Ain't nothing easier. Everything's easier said than done. The fuck? So, but, we all got to get to where we're going, and we all got to do what we got to do to get to where we want to be. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, April. But I'm going to leave you with this. The situation's just going to get difficult. Now, if you just want to have a fling and everybody just like having, there's situations that can work out for you. Okay? And there are people who are like, shit, I'm bored. We bored in our relationship too. Let's make a salad, And if you find one of them situations like that and you lucky enough to have something like that can work out, cool. And we don't do no magic here. We're not we're not doing any of that. We're not doing magic. You said stop sissing? What the fuck does that mean? Do we know Cutie? I'm sitting here like, do we know her? Do I need to block this person? It's almost like I can feel the energy behind some of the comments. And it's like I look up and I'm like, You know, it's like I want to growl at it. You know how your dog like, I don't fuck with that person. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it gives. You said we just magical. Ain't nobody got to do no magic, honey. All we doing is reading cards. All I'm doing is reading the energy that's sitting around you in the... Anyway. The energy gonna be sitting there around your ass, even if I'm not telling you what it is. So it's like, what are you afraid of? Would you rather me tell you you have a ghost in your house? Or you just be living there with the ghost and I don't tell you? Would you? Either way, the fucking ghost is there. I don't know. Whatever. This says, you can chain me. You can even destroy this body. But you will never imprison my mind. And that's the magic. That's the magic. You know, it's reminding me of Nelson Mandela. You can chain me. You can destroy this body, but you can never imprison my mind. And I feel like that's what somebody hates. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Whatever. Well, that's what people may hate about you. It's like... And you may have the stigma like me put on you that you're a free spirit. But this is what that really means. You can't imprison my mind, so you have to find some label to put on me. So let's say free spirit. And you know, a lot of times that translates into like a hoe or a loose, somebody who's loose or something like that, which I didn't know that that's what that shit meant, but I don't think that that's what that means. I think that that means that you're an independent thinker, and a lot of people can't survive alone because independent thinking can isolate you from people who want to think like everybody else. So, I don't know, Pisces. Let's get the fuck out of here. I keep cussing right at the end, so I'm just going to leave it there. But, last message, if there was indecision is a decision not to make a decision. So if you made a decision for a person who was indecisive, you did the right thing. Especially if you walked away, because they already got somebody in their life. I love you, Pisces. Like, share, and subscribe. If this resonated with you, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.